How's it going, everybody? Midnight Silver Run. And we have a massive 15-pound unboxing from Scent Hoarder. This thing weighs 15 pounds, you guys. Oh my, 15 pounds. This is no joke right here. Hopefully I can get this one to post properly the first time. I noticed, I guess my last like 3 or 4 videos, somehow it says I had set to private. And didn't, well, nobody got to see him, I guess. Well, maybe they got to see him now, but I'm gonna pull everything out first, guys, and then we'll take a gander at what we got. It's definitely not going to be a small pile, I can tell you guys that much. Oh, Lord. Very, very nice. Okay. We'll start off with nickel rolls. Tubes, I guess they're not rolls, tubes. I have a couple tubes of nickels I needed to store, and I honestly didn't want to go and buy like a bunch of nickel rolls when I only have 2 rolls that I needed to store. So let's see if we can get this into perspective here. I can go there, that can go there, that can go there, and that can go there. So as you can see, there's a bit of stuff here. Jesus. Oh, this stuff is going to be kind of cool to check out. It's going to be really cool to check out, but for some of you, it's probably only kind of cool, you know, because you probably already own stuff like this. So, as you can see, we got us a nice little box of stuff to check out here. First, we'll start with this. It is a U.S. Wartime silver nickels. And this has all of the silver nickels in it. Wartime, more nickels. Very, very cool. I know this isn't a big deal for most of you, but this will actually be the first actual set that I own. So that's kind of really cool to me. I have a cat over here trying to sneak in, photobomb. Very, very cool. I like that. I want to get some picture frames and put some of this stuff in. Hang it up in my coin room when I actually get it going. Excuse me, Zephyrus. Here we have some slab coins, and these are nice ones as well. Look at that. Here's a war nickel. MS-65. Another MS-65. It's a 45S. And yes, it is a war nickel. Look at that. check these for full steps. Those look real nice. 55S, 66 red. I'm gonna have to tell you guys one of these is going. Is that toned? Oh, well, okay. Looks like both of these will be going in my albums. We'll talk about that a little later. Very, very nice. Look at that. You can't really see the toning on this one, but I am going to start a toned Lincoln album and a non-toned Lincoln album. My goal is to have high-grade BU coins and the non-toned, and well, I want them to be BU, of course, but you know how some people feel about toned. Look at that. 96 proof. $2018 is nice. I don't have any books that go that high yet, so that one's saved. I don't think I want to bust that one out of the slab anyways. But I'm kind of thinking a 96S might look real nice in there though, don't you? Very, very nice. Oh, let's see what this is. Well, I know what it is. I think it is something I've been really, 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 really wanting. And you guessed it. Well, you guys probably haven't guessed it. Rolls. I don't know what years they are, which is the cool thing. See, we have a couple 61s, a couple 62s. Nice BU looking coins. Oh. I think we have some toned coins in here, guys. Can you see it? Look at that. Look at that. Those gotta be somewhat toned, I would imagine. Very nice looking coins, though. Got a couple little spots, but you know, that happens. See what the 63s look like. Yeah, they're nice. It's one thing you can almost guarantee when you're getting coins from Cent Hoarder. They're gonna be nice. Ooh, a 69D roll to look through. These are, well, I want to hunt. I needed something to hunt search until I can, until I can deposit my coins again and pick up more. Every time I open a roll, I'm always hoping like I see a toned coin. So the roll is 63. I like these. I think they're called window rolls. I'm not exactly sure, but I think because, you know, the windows tell the different denominations. Forgot what someone called them. Got a 66 roll here. I'm just kind of opening the edges to see what, you know, what the coins look like. Not edges, the edge. You can see there, it's nice. They're nice. This is a 72. Ooh, a 72 BU roll. That should be nice. And this is something you're gonna run into, unfortunately, from time to time. I'm sure there'll be some nicer coins in there, but unfortunately, they were not stored properly before, you know, before. This isn't something that happened while Scent Hoarder had them, you know what I mean? And this is why we check them and take them out and put them in tube rolls like this. Well, I prefer the square ones now, to be honest. And I don't know what it is with these red rolls, but I've noticed I've gotten red rolls from other people, and they just always seem to be a little under the weather, we'll call them. Still really cool rolls, and we're gonna search the heck out of them. But then again, you know, what can you expect for sitting around that long? See, 63 roll looks like it'll be really nice. We don't have a heads, but we have a tails. Very cool. This will be the last roll. This is a 71D. We'll take a gander at the 71D. And it appears to be in fairly decent shape. You got to remember the enders are always what's exposed, so you know they get to see a little more of the action, so to say. So much stuff. I don't know where to start next. We'll go with this one right here. You gotta have some of these. I like these. I wonder, do they change over the years? Do they stay the same? Do they look the same? I've never really, something I really never paid attention. All right, guys, now this is something you're probably not going to see every day. At least I know I'm not going to see every day. And these are some really higher grade buffalo nickels. This is a 1913, and unfortunately, you cannot see the toning on it. Beautiful coin. It's unfortunate about the toning on some of these that you can't see it. 1929. And if you'll look, you can see the date just fine. Well, this has got, so you can kind of see a little bit of blue up there, down there. I think that's what they call a full horn, right? Another nice looking one. Oh, this is a really nice looking one. Hopefully we can get it to come on, colors. You want to know something? I'm going to risk it. This way you can see the color. I don't know why. A The light just drowns it out so bad. So nice. It's so pretty. It's unfortunate the light drowns these out like it does. You can kind of see the toning on them. I don't want to be yanking too many out, but I figured you know you gotta at least see one. Here's a 38. This one's got like a goldish, bluish, pinkish tone to it around the rim. And of course, you cannot tell. But you can see the detail. Look at it. I mean, look at the beautiful coin. Look at the date. Look at this. I knew he was going to be sending some higher end nickels, but you know, to me, I didn't know they were going to be this nice. I don't have any Buffalo nickels. The couple I do have are really circulated. And these will look awesome in an album. And here's some bad boys for the album that I already have. 39D. Looking to see if it was the Hennings nickel. I don't know if it's Philadelphia men or what on that one. 41D. This is awesome, man. I'm working on this album, the nickel album. Now I'm going to be working on 2 Lincoln albums. I have my quarter album that I have to finish. Well, I can't technically finish that one until 2021. And I have my Silver Eagle album that I'm working on, 38D. Man, that's a nice looking nickel. I gotta get my mic or grab my loop. I got to see something here. No, it's got a couple full steps, like 1, maybe 2. That's a nice looking nickel right there, especially for 38. What's your guys' favorite Lincoln cent design? What is your guys' favorite nickel design? What is your guys' favorite dime design? And what about the quarter? Look at that, 38. That's an S. Look at the detail. That one's got 3 full steps. And this one's got some kind of cool toning to it. You can see that one in there a little bit. I'm sure if any of these were full steps, he wouldn't have let them go. I mean, that's letting go nicer nickels is one thing, but letting go of nicer nickels with full steps this old, I don't think I could do it. 39. I think my favorite dime would be the Mercury or the Barber. This one's got 2 full steps. Probably the Mercury. The wheat cent is definitely my favorite wheat cent. Look at this 1940. Look at that, guys. It's going in my album. Quarter bicentennial for sure. Not just because I found the DDO. Look at that 41. I honestly think the V-nickel, the war nickel or the V-nickel is probably the coolest. Look at that war nickel, guys. Look at that. I've never really never seen war nickels this nice before, to be honest. I haven't, it's not up my alley. Usually I'm looking at, you know, pennies, quarters, and halves. Look at this, is another one, guys. That's insane. I gotta get quiet now because I'm starting to get a little, oh, look at that. I know this probably isn't much to you guys, but these are some really beautiful coins. I wish my phone did a little better justice. Especially for being war nickels. These are gonna look awesome. Ooh, look at that one. I wonder what these cost on average. Like, you know, if they were graded and all that stuff. I don't really keep up on nickels, so I don't know. I mean, I know what I paid for them, but what they're actually worth and what I actually paid for them, I think, are two different things. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at the luster on that thing. I think freaking Hitler was still alive when this was made. They were fighting a war. Really, really nasty war. It's some really, really nasty people. This was actually one of the results of that war. Without that war, we wouldn't have this really cool nickel. I know it's, to most people, they're probably, it's just a war nickel, but I mean, if you think about it, there's a lot of history. A lot of stuff happened in the few years that these nickels were made. And I mean, they weren't made forever, like, you know, shields and memorials and the wheat cents and, oh, look at that one. I mean, most nickels are, there's how many of them out there, you know what I mean? So you only have, what, a select? Like 3 years, something like that. That these things were made. Yeah, they might have made a bunch of them in that time, but I mean, only 3 years of them were made. Think about it, they've been making, well, heck, they've been making the shield cent longer than that. Look at that 1950. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's a 1950D. You guys don't start it right now. he starts getting at his mom, and she doesn't want to play. And then they start fighting. I mean, not like really bad, but bad enough. Those are some really, really, really awesome nickels right there. I wasn't expecting them to be that nice. I really wasn't. I also have, I don't even know where to start, man. And these are pretty much to make sure that I finish up my Lincoln Cent album. I have all the dates to finish filling it now. The 1909 VDB has officially been paid for. I am just waiting for it to come now. I got an extremely awesome deal on that. We're gonna go through here. I mean, I'm not gonna. There's so many of these right now, guys. Got some from the 70s. Look through, and I think the ones I actually want to look at right this second are right here. There's so much stuff to look at. I'm gonna have to start making these packages a little smaller, because this is like, it's almost too much. Yeah, and here we go. These are all going to be AU and BU coins. And these are to finish filling my Lincoln Cent album, the first one I started. Once I get what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to shuffle around, because there's going to be a lot of coins going from these bags and albums to that book, and then that book is going to be, this book right here is going to be housing all of my toned Lincoln Cents. And then I want to get a, I'm going to get a binder to hold 2x2s, and then I'm going to start storing them in there, so that way I can you know, have overflow. Look at that, guys. It's a really cool looking one. I remember him showing me this one. Let's see if I can get it to show up a little better. It's 1927D. It's really good. It's really cool looking. 1953S. There should be some ones in here like the 2008S that I needed. He's kind of sending me some toned ones. Look at the 38D. Look at that. 38S. 48. The heck was that? Hmm. 24 and 28S. Thankfully, none of these are in order, because I don't really feel like putting them back in order right this second. 1918, that's a nice one. 1931, nice 36. 1950. Don't start, Loki. right there. Oh, that's a 2010. 35. 41. 50S. 48D. 1919. He is just gonna go until he pushes my buttons, I think. Dude, now's not the time. Look at him. See what I'm saying? He wants to play, she doesn't. $1917, look at that one. That's a cool looking one right there. Hey, nobody likes it when you're like that, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Don't act like that. All right? Yeah, you can ignore me all you want, staring out the window like you don't hear me. He hears me. I know you hear me, boy. Look at him. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't hear anything. La 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 la. Little turd. Nice, look at that. Yeah, you. Look at him. You know he's in the wrong. You can tell he's in the wrong. Look at his face. Look at him. Being a little butthead. Being a little butthead. Loki, my little butthead. I guess this is where you say, I learned it from watching you, Dad. It's a 35 and a 47. Man, this album is gonna rock. Slowly getting it filled. Slowly getting it upgraded. There it is. There's the bad boy I've been looking for. I see it. 1940D, 34. There it is. See, what do we got here? Oh, it's a couple of them. I love these proofs. They're so nice. The cameo is nice. This is a 2011. Love the cameos. $49S. Yep. So these coins right here, guys, are all the coins I need to finish, fill, and complete my album. My first one. My pride, my joy, my baby, my precious. Once I get these coins in, and those switched, and my 1909 SVDB in there, I'm going to start working on, I won't be done. It's never done. It's got to be upgraded, but it'll be complete. And then I want to complete my nickel album, which I'll do I'll do an album, you know, like I did for my dance clothes, not my nickel album. Dude, Hoarder, you rock, dude. This is insane. Freaking insane. Let's see what we got in this one. This is 66 through 71. I'm assuming that's somewhat right. you never know what's any of these, so yeah. Yeah, you kind of have to look through them all. I just would like to we're already at 35 minutes. I just don't want to keep people too long. I mean, I believe there's a point in time when the video you made was too long, you know. I mean, not too long in a bad way, but yeah, this is what we're looking at, 60s and 70s. They don't actually look circulated. Probably come from like rolls, things like that. That's this one right here. 71. Yeah, these are there's a lot of Lincoln cents in here. 68. Yep. Yeah, that's what that is. That's a lot of Lincoln cents, bud. All right, let's check this next one out. I mean, I know what's in this one too. It's just a lot more Lincoln cents. Just what the doctor ordered. No, they're nice. These are nice. They're all going to be 72 to, let's see, what year here. So these are 70s, it looks like. Be good for album fillers, that type of stuff. Lots of them. Possibly some check for any varieties and whatnot. Now we'll get to this bad boy. So we're kind of bare up until about the 50s, which I wasn't buying it because it was full. I was buying it because I wanted another album to start my toned Lincoln cents in. And why not get one with some coins in it, right? You know? So anything semi-toned will probably stay in unless I have you know, something that's more toned to go in its place. But then all of these, look at that 88S. That's a nice proof right there. All of these that will upgrade for my new album will also upgrade for my new album. Or my old album, my other album. The album that needs upgrading. And that'll help. My main goal at the end of the day is to have a complete BU, or as close to BU as I can possibly get without spending every dime I own on a Lincoln Cent album. And then I really, really want a toned Lincoln Cent album as well. He's just not going to give up. So a very, very massive Cent Hoarder package. Very, very, very awesome Cent Hoarder package. Very, very cool. I feel like I did a good job. I really appreciate Cent Hoarder's help. He makes collecting kind of nice. He makes it really fun. It's nice to be able to talk to someone that enjoys collecting as much as he does. And it also is nice being able to talk to someone that knows more about all these things than I do. Really do like this coin. It's flawless. It's an MS-69. Almost makes you wonder what got it MS-69, because that thing looks... I can't see anything on it. That's just crazy. This one too is really nice. This one, I wish you could see the color on it. It's really cool. This kind of changes. It's not a heavy color. It's just like a slight magenta at the bottom, but you can't see it. Beautiful. I couldn't turn these down. I just couldn't. These slabs were totally worth the purchase. Totally worth the purchase. And what you're seeing for marks there isn't really marks. It's just the way the shadow is hitting this really in between the camera and the slab. Flawless. Flawless coins. Beautiful. Very awesome. And you can see where this one has a couple of rub marks. There. On his jacket. Still. For them to survive, I think is pretty cool. It's like they put some, oh, okay, yeah, that's why, because a couple are NGC. Good amount of rolls. I can't wait to hunt these. I'm gonna need to hunt them soon. I actually want to see something now. See if one of these coins is actually toned. Or if it's just the edge of the coin. Looks like it's just going to be the edge of the coin. Might get lucky though, you never know. I'll do some hunts on these and I'll record them and post them. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. I know I really did. I can't thank you enough, Sam Hoarder. Really appreciate you working with me, bud. Really appreciate the coins. Why does it sound like there was still something? Really appreciate the coins. I think we keep this up. I think your collection might end up over here. What do you think? What do you guys think? Pretty awesome box from Scent Hoarder. Can't say enough how awesome it is to be able to know someone like him. Very good for the community. Really awesome guy to work with. All right, as always, everybody, be safe out there. Take care. And thank you again, Scent Hoarder. You rock, man.